Hi, this is Sharon with Soul Aligned Living, and we are on a mission to empower you on your journey to holistic well-being. Welcome. Now, you will hear me talk a lot about journaling, the power of journaling. And I have been a journaler longer than I have been a meditator. And I have been a meditator in some form or fashion for probably over 20 years or longer, but not consistent. And I did develop a consistency along the way when I discovered a format. I have a format that I am sharing in the 7-day meditation challenge, so you can check that out, and you can find that over on our website, soulalignedliving.org. But today is a sharing of journal. I have suitcases of these, the result of meditating. When you build that meditation habit, that practice, things happen. When you allow it, I didn't allow it for a long time, and it's different for everybody. So we don't compare our practice to any other practice or our results to any other results, but this can happen when meditation is a practice. You begin to understand and hear, and not hear like, hello, we're talking. It's not like that. It's an intuition. It's a gut. It's a awareness. And yes, our ego is going to talk to us like that, but our ego is not nice. And our ego is going to say things that are self-serving and that are belittling. Your ego is the voice that says, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? It's the bully. I think of the ego as a bully, but also the ego does have it's our identity. But just know, if you're thinking thoughts that don't make you feel good, that make you feel less than, that's your ego. That's just your ego. Let that go. Feathers flowing down a slow-moving creek. Goodbye, ego. There is a higher you that you can tap into. And that is where wisdom is, and insight and clarity. And that's what I get when I meditate. And I write. And I share these messages. I call them pep talks. It's a pep talk from the universe. So here's just one I will share with you today. And usually these come about because I'm going through something in my life. I've lost somebody dear to me. I need a pep talk, and the universe delivers. So here is a recent writing, a message for all. It is within you. It is within you. We all have this amazing power within us. The ability to heal, to cope, to move forward in life. It is all within you. One must learn to connect to themselves. Why? Often we feel disconnected even from ourselves. We may feel like a ball being tossed around in a ball pit. It is human nature to be critical of self, of body, of actions, of appearance. So now we find ourselves being tossed around beyond our, air quotes, perceived control. We don't like ourselves, and all of this leads to a disconnection and even unhelpful coping mechanisms to feel better. Connecting to yourself takes practice. It starts by loving yourself as you are. Even if you aren't happy with who you are right now, you always have the choice to be better. You may have heard each day, strive to be 1% better than you were the day before. Do one positive thing to improve you. Baby steps. Loving yourself must come first. Regardless of anything, practice self-love. This practice becomes a habit. Look in the mirror each morning, smile into your reflection, look into your eyes, say, I love you, I love you. We so easily say that to others that it feels weird when we say it to ourselves. But I promise you, if you start doing it, it will become so much easier. You can add an affirmation about you there, right there, when you're looking in the mirror. I love you. Add an affirmation and or a gratitude about you. I tend to be lazy sometimes and cut corners, so I have like graffirmations. I am so thankful that I am happy. A gratitude and an affirmation. But when you're working on loving yourself, I would add the word worthy. I am thankful that I am worthy. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. Ask yourself, what can I do today to be 1% better? What's one thing I can do to just be a little better? And why 1%? That's not measured. That's like, what is 1%? It's so small. It's like, why bother? But maybe today, right now in this moment, I'm just going to take a deep breath and exhale it out and say thank you. And that's my one thing, my 1% better. Because if you go 100% better, today I'm going to be 100% better, you're probably not going to stick with that. You're probably going to become overwhelmed and abandon the idea. So 1%, small, tiny, baby steps. That's it. Work on habits one at a time. Taking on too many changes may lead to overwhelm and quitting even trying, just like the example I gave. Monitor your self-talk. Talk positively to yourself. Talk positively about yourself. So not only what you're saying in your head, but what are you saying to other people? Listen to yourself. What are you saying to yourself? And then ask yourself, is that positive talk? Building myself up, lifting myself, saying, I love you, you're worthy. That's cool you did that. Or is it negative self-talk where we're lowering, belittling? Why did I do that? I can't believe I did. I just don't think. Everything you say, everything you think is energy. Are we spewing out toxic green slime? Or are we spewing out love, encouragement, hope? If you catch yourself talking negatively to yourself, and it's going to be really hard in the beginning, maybe just like once today, I'm going to catch myself. That's it. I'm going to do that for a week. Then I'm going to start listening. It just, as you begin to make it a habit, it becomes a habit. If you practice it every day, even a little bit, it will become a habit. Flip it. How can you flip it? Is there a way that that statement can be flipped? I said in a video, my husband and I have a business together, and I was doing a video and I said the wrong word. Actually, it was flip. So in that moment, okay, well, I did that. Well, it's okay. I will make mistakes. I'm human, and it's okay. So instead of saying, I can't believe you mess up, you're always saying the wrong words, and you should just not even be on video. But I'm leaving it. I'm good. So flip it. Flip the script. Begin to do that. You're not going to catch everything. You're still going to find yourself, oh my gosh, I've just been thinking about this thing for 15 minutes. For the last hour, I'm just going to crawl in bed with a tub of ice cream. You're human. It's okay. I will always, always, always say, have grace with yourself. But become aware and learn to flip it. And before you know it, you'll be saying flipped instead of tripped, and it won't even bother you. So if you catch yourself, flip it, flip the script to positive, to loving, to kindness, as if you're talking to a really good friend or a young child, with love. That's what I'll leave you with today. Talk to yourself with love.